Well, we have some breaking news. We just heard from the Alabama Educators Association regarding the aftermath of the Minor High School band director's arrest. Let's go ahead and head over to WVTM 13's Magdala Lusant. Magdala, what do they have to say?
Well, Sarah, a lot of people had a lot of things to say. We heard from several attorneys with Alabama Education Association. Now, Johnny Mims is a member of this union, and the attorneys with AEA say they want him to know that they support him and they stand behind them, and they believe this should have never happened, especially in front of 145 students who witnessed this situation. Now, let's show you that video again that has a lot of people talking. Now, AEA as well as Wandalyn Gavan, who is Mr. Mims' attorney, says they want to see Mr. Mims reinstated as the band director at Minor High School. As we know, right now he is on paid administrative leave pending this investigation while Jefferson County Schools investigates this situation and Birmingham Police looks into what happened as well. And also Wandalyn Gavan, the attorney, says that she wants to see those officers who tased Mr. Mims to be held accountable and be placed on leave during this investigation too. Now, Mr. Mims also gave us his side of the story, once again telling us what happened that day. And we also found out too from Wandalyn Gavan that they have witnessed or seen different versions of body camera video from several different officers who were there that night. And she tells us that those cameras or those videos will show Mr. Mims did not hit an officer. Gavan tells us what happens too when with all the evidence that they've been able to gather now since this situation has happened. And just take a listen to what she has to say about what is next in this process.
We actually went through several different versions of the body cam, some of which I was surprised to hear that the city attorney had not even viewed yet.
So I followed up and asked Wandalyn Gavan a question about the charges. As we know, Mr. Mims is facing charges for disorderly conduct, harassment, and resisting arrest. Now, in this video, you could hear someone saying that Mr. Mims hit an officer. That's why he's going to jail. But Wandalyn Gavan alluded to the fact that in those videos, he did not hit an officer and that assault should have been added to those charges I just listed. And later on in our shows, you're going to hear more about that. We'll dive more into that in our starting at 4 o'clock with our coverage. And you'll also hear from parents and band volunteers who were there and witnessed what happened that Thursday night. For now, we are live in downtown Birmingham. I'm Magdala Lusant, WVTM 13.